Many years ago, on a faraway railway, there worked an engine. He was never given a name, or should I say, never lived long enough to be given one. You see, most engines when they are built are friendly and hard-working, but once in a while, engines come out bad. And I'm sorry to say that this engine came out very bad. No one knows how he came to be built, or what led him to do the things that he did. But he led a path of destruction, which haunts his controller to this very day. The engine thought himself to be a premier engine from a famous lineage, but really, he was just an experiment, using only parts from other steam engines. The parts didn't fit together right, and made him very mean-spirited, and somewhat unhinged. He was painted blue, but probably should have been painted black. It was not uncommon for the engine to insult others, or resort to light sabotage, such as bumping them without warning, or misplacing trains over small petty squabbles. He was also quick to anger and had fits of rage, taking it out on the trucks, and sometimes engines smaller than he was. One day, he buffered up to one of these smaller engines and pushed him to the edge of the turntable well and threatened to knock him in if he didn't cater to his every whim. The big engines were furious and confronted him about his awful behavior. "Stop bullying engines that are smaller than you!" But he wouldn't listen, and continued to play mean and spiteful tricks, and threatened that if the big engines ever told the controller about it, he would make them pay. The two big engines, thoroughly fed up, got up very early one morning and told the controller all about what the engine had done. But the controller's hands were tied since the engine was on loan. "I can't do anything about it except put in a report to the engine's company." While one of the big engines left to take a train, the others stayed at the station, trying desperately to plead their case. It is said, however, that the engine was passing through the yard at the moment, and immediately grew suspicious. He confronted the big engine. "I told you not to tell. You'll get yours." The big engine just laughed, believing the engine only to be bluffing. He was most assuredly not bluffing.